kind of a cool animal. You can see their really strong suction cup toes. Hi there! Welcome to our Harbor Wild Watch video today. We're here at the ferry landing at Lopez Island, waiting to catch our boat back to Gig Harbor eventually. Not actually Gig Harbor, Anacortes, then we'll do a long drive. But we decided to, of course, enjoy some low tide while we're here. And we found this perfect example of an ochre star in its actual ochre coloration. Now, you'll see this is a perfect little spot where we have the purple version of the ochre star and the more orange or ochre coloration. It's a lot like hair color in that some express the purple color. I'm gonna get my hands wet to touch those slimy gills, and others are orange. Sometimes they're kind of a combination of the two. And this is a species that's known as a keystone species.
I'm gonna creep a little closer so we can get
Come on in. And keystone species are really important for habitats because they help maintain the rich diversity of life. So by crawling around, believe it or not, these two are vicious predators in the intertidal zone, and they're gonna eat things like mussels, which take up a lot of space. And by eating these mussels, these sea stars clear area so that lots of different life can survive and thrive here in the intertidal zone. So kind of a cool animal. You can see their really strong suction cup toes, which is great for a rough rocky shore like this. They're not going to get washed off the rock and blown into different habitat. They can stay right here and enjoy those tasty mussels, and again, clear ways for all this stuff to live. I'm noticing one of my favorite seaweeds, Rachel. There's the sea sacks, which are like the little water balloon. You can actually see the bubble in there. I love that seaweed. Anything else about these cool ochre stars?
No, I think you nailed it. They're
really rough.
They're very textured. Yeah, their skin kind of covers thinly over their skeleton, which protrudes. Those little dots that you see are their ossicles. They're a reinforced skeleton. No spine on these. They're not vertebrates like you and I. They also have no bones, no blood, no brains.
But they do have eye spots.
But they can
sort of their arms.
See.
This one's kind of doing a nice little sea creature yoga here. Get bent into a sea star pose.
That's another advantage of not having bones, is you can be really, really flexible.
Yeah, which it is. So sea stars, you've probably heard they can regrow their arms. A cool trick they have is to liquefy their connective tissues and ditch an arm if they're in danger, so they can grow a new one if they need to, which is a pretty cool regenerative property that a lot of echinoderms share. I'm just looking, it's kind of fun to just pause and pick a spot and look around. I'm seeing the tiniest, I don't know if Rachel can get in here.
Oh my gosh,
like
the tiniest
a wee bitty chitin.
Let me see, I'm gonna hand that to you, Stina, and see if you can zoom in, and I'll just kind of show with my finger for scale.
Yeah, this kind of that
tiny little thing, that little
roly-poly. 8 plates on that tiny snail. That little thing there. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. I'm also seeing a lot of little crab larvae crawling around. One that I was looking at just moved, so I don't see it anymore. But we'll look out for these little juvenile crabs that are in this habitat.
Yeah, so we're kind of at the middle intertidal zone right now. You can see behind Stina, there's a lot of kelp kind of rolling in the waves. There's that sargassum weed.
Yes, pretty. It looks
fireweed.